By the end of this video, you're gonna know the best settings that you need to be using right now when you upload your videos to TikTok. Because if you're uploading with the wrong settings, it could be the reason you're not getting the views that you want. In fact, I just created a brand new TikTok account, getting over 40,000 followers in just 10 days, simply to prove to you that these are the best settings for you to be able to upload your content. First and foremost, you need to make sure that you're uploading at the right time, and the only way that you're going to know the best time to post on TikTok is to use this website Countick. Now, I have nothing to do with this website. I am not affiliated with them. In fact, it is 100% free. So here's what you need to do. First and foremost, you need to come over to TikTok and you need to find somebody that is uploading content in a niche similar to yours. So I am just going to use my page as a for example here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to type this in, I'm going to click on this, and this is going to help me identify the best time for me to be posting on YouTube. And what you should be doing is doing this with 3 to 5 of your competitors. So if we scroll down here, we're going to be able to see what time videos were uploaded, how many views they got. Like I posted at 2:50 and get 50,000 views, and I posted at 11:50 and get 9,000 views. And what you should make sure that you're doing is doing this for a few of your different competitors, and this is going to reveal to you the best time to be posting on TikTok, because what you're going to find is that most of your competitors probably post at just 1 or 2 times that actually get them the most views. And to prove this to you, that first video that I showed with you, 50,000 views, posted at 2:50. This video, 1.1 million views, again, posted at 2:50. And how did that happen? Because it was posted at the right time, which is the first setting that you need to make sure that you're using. The second thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that you're uploading your TikToks from a mobile device. There are only 2 different ways that you should upload your TikToks. One, using a TikTok approved software on a computer, or using TikTok's mobile app. I know a lot of people like to upload their content on TikTok's desktop app or from a PC, but this is actually going to decrease the amount of reach that you get. And the reason that it decreases the reach that you get is because TikTok can't actually tell where that video is being uploaded from, and then boom, you end up not getting the views that you want. On top of that, when you go into a phone, there are a few different settings that you need to make sure are enabled. But before we dive into that, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, I just created a free TikTok growth course, so you can get it at the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you things like how the TikTok algorithm works, the best hashtags used, how to make money on TikTok, and so much more. So what are you waiting for? Go to the pinned comment below, get into it right now. It's literally 100% free. Now, when it comes to actually using the right settings, before you actually go to upload something, you want to make sure that you hit this right up here. What that is going to do is increase the brightness on your content, and it's going to help give you this nice glow, which is going to increase the reach that you get. On top of that, you shouldn't be touching anything right here. A lot of people like to put retouch on, but I wouldn't do this because it actually blurs out your face and makes it not look that good. With these filters, I wouldn't recommend that you do these either, unless you're using a filter that is actually trending. So from here, I've created a little video. I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to click this here. Now on here, there are a bunch of different things that you could do. You could add a voiceover in, you could add text in, and I would strongly suggest that you add some text. For example, we're gonna make this video, how to upload a video correctly on TikTok, and then I'm going to want to add some background. And what I'm going to do is do this like this, and I'm going to want to make sure that I am not covering up these different things that show up here, because if I do, it's going to decrease the amount of reach that I get. So the other thing you want to make sure that you're focused on, I didn't actually do it in this video, but you want to make sure that your eyes actually line up with where your volume buttons are going to be on your iPhone, because this is going to increase the reach that you get. Now if we come into this, we're going to be able to see all these different things. For example, I would turn these captions on because this is going to increase the reach. This is going to automatically create these captions, and what you could do is actually just put them really small in the corner, or you can make them so small that people can't even see them. But that is going to increase your reach. I would not put stickers on here. I would not put effects on here. I would not put filters. You just want to make sure you have text that has the keywords that you're trying to rank for. You want to make sure that those captions are on there. You want to make sure that there's volume, and ultimately you want to make sure that there is a voiceover. Now from here, what you're going to want to do is click next. Now you want to make sure that this description right here, again, has the same keywords that you put in the video. For example, how to upload a video correctly. I'm misspelling everything here, so how to upload a video correctly on TikTok. Now, obviously, you're going to want to go through and actually fix all of these misspellings. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put video. Now from here, you wanna add a few hashtags on here. When it comes to this location right here, I would not put a location unless you were doing something super specific. For example, Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's say that I was reviewing a restaurant in Charlotte, North Carolina, then I would want to add this in. When it comes to this link right here, for most of you, you're not going to have to add anything here. When it comes to the playlist, you could add a playlist so long as it's actually something that's relevant to your audience. And now we want to come under privacy settings. You want to make sure that you never upload content that is to friends only or to you only. It should always be posted for everyone, and you should be setting this as the default. Now from here, if we come into more options, you want to make sure that allow comments is on. You're going to want to make sure that allow reuse of content is going to be on. You want to make sure that all of these different content disclosures and ads are going to be checked so long as these things actually matter. Now for this post, none of these things matter. You'll know if these things matter. If you're doing a brand deal or something along the lines of that, you'll have to do all those things. Identify similar products, I would have that clicked on. AI generated content, I would only do this if your content was generated or edited with AI. Allow high quality upload videos. You need to make sure that that is on. And when it comes to these audience controls, you should not be putting this on. This is going to drastically decrease the reach that you get. Now at this point, you know what time you should be uploading your content, what settings you should be using when you go to upload your content. Now these next two things are going to focus on the actual content that you're creating. You need to make sure the content that you're creating hits three different criteria. First and foremost, that it is the correct length for the content that you're going to be creating. For example, if you are creating a video about how to get six-pack abs, you need to go ahead and look up other videos from the last 72 hours posted on this topic to see how many views they got and how long they are, because you're going to see a huge discrepancy in how many views they got based on how long they were and what format they were used. And guess what you want to do? You want to recreate the videos that got a lot of views for other people, because otherwise what's going to end up happening is you're going to upload a video to TikTok, even though you use the right settings, even though you post it at the right time, TikTok isn't going to know whether or not they actually have an audience for that piece of content. And then boom, you're going to come back to this video, you're going to tell me the settings didn't work, but it's not that the settings didn't work. It was simply you posted in a length that was wrong, on a topic that was wrong, or in a format that was wrong. And you need to make sure that you're paying very close attention to those three things. If you cannot find somebody else that got the views that you want to get on the post that you were going to do that was in the same topic, the same length, the same format from the last 72 hours, it's the reason you are failing to grow on TikTok, because you're simply creating content the TikTok algorithm isn't pushing out right now within your niche. And this is going to destroy the reach that you're getting, and you're going to think that you're doing something wrong, but you're not. You actually just didn't create the content that TikTok wants to push out. Now there is something else that you need to make sure that you're taking into consideration. You need to make sure that there is text on the screen and a voiceover, and that your description, that all three of those things have the keyword that your audience actually resonates with. And the way that you're gonna figure this out, you're gonna look at competitors' videos, and I want you to see what keywords were showing up there. For example, if I was doing a video about crypto, let's say I was doing a video about Cardano, guess what? I want crypto to show up in there, I want Cardano to show up there, and I want some other keywords that are associated with getting a lot of views. For example, maybe a price prediction or something along the lines of that. You need to be able to study your competitors' videos to see what keywords they're putting in there so that you can also put them in your voiceover, on your text on the screen, in your descriptions, because ultimately this is how TikTok is going to identify whether or not people actually like the video. And then the next thing that they're going to be paying attention to is they're going to look very closely at your average view duration. You need to make sure that you're paying attention to this in three different spots. First and foremost, do people get past the first 3 seconds? Secondly, how many people are still watching in the middle of the video? And then third, how many people are watching at the end of the video? Ideally, you should have 70% of people still watching after the first 3 seconds. You should have 50% of people still watching in the middle, and you need more than 30% of people still watching at the end of the video. If you're not able to hit those three things, it's going to be one of the reasons you fail to grow on TikTok right now, during, quite frankly, the easiest time ever to grow on TikTok, especially for small accounts. And if this is something you're struggling with, I personally want to help you the same way I've been able to help this creator gain over 100,000 followers, this creator over 200,000 followers, and this creator over 1 million followers on TikTok. In fact, I want you to be my next success story, because those three people not only grew a ton on TikTok, now they can make a full-time living from TikTok, and I want the same thing for you. So if that sounds interesting and you want to work together so you get more followers, get more views, and ultimately get monetized on TikTok, well, please keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only two things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is, one, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers, and two, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, interested, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm gonna assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is gonna help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this because every single day that you wait, it's only gonna get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're gonna get more followers on TikTok, or you're gonna get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next two videos I put up on the screen because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.